Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, let's talk about a massive shopping spree that's completely reshaping the business world. And it's all being driven by one single powerful force: artificial intelligence.
So let's just start with a number, $107.9 billion. That's the staggering value of M&A deals in the US just last year, where AI was the main event. And according to 451 Research, that's a nearly 10% jump from the year before. And a massive, get this, 80% surge from just a few years ago. The spending is accelerating big time.
So what in the world is going on here? To really get what's happening, you have to look past those huge price tags. See, this isn't just about companies getting bigger. It's about a fundamental revolution that's unfolding right underneath the entire market.
Okay, here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll look at the great consolidation wave. Then, how AI is basically a co-pilot for making deals. We'll dive into the battleground in tech and media, tackle the challenge of integration, and finally ask, is this all just a giant AI bubble?
All right, first up, the great consolidation wave. So why now? What's the big rush? Well, the M&A market is absolutely on fire, and it's being driven by a catalyst so powerful, it's creating this frantic sense of urgency for companies. You either buy or you risk being left behind.
And this quote from Scott Dennett at 451 Research really just nails it. It's pure FOMO, fear of missing out. It's not just about keeping up with your rivals anymore. It's a deep, almost existential fear of becoming irrelevant. You see your competitors, your clients, heck, entire industries shifting to AI, and it creates this intense pressure to get in the game, right now.
That urgency is leading to this fascinating trend called an acqui-hire. It's exactly what it sounds like. Companies aren't just buying another firm's technology anymore, they're buying the people, the entire team. They're trying to scoop up that critical AI talent because building it from scratch, it's just way too slow.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. There's a twist. AI isn't just the prize that everyone's chasing after. It's also become the ultimate weapon for finding and closing the next big deal.
I mean, you have to remember, the old way of doing M&A was a slog. It was incredibly slow, all manual. It relied on siloed data and just tons of human labor. But now, AI has come in and completely supercharged the whole process. It's faster, it's smarter, and honestly, it gives dealmakers an almost unfair advantage.
This new AI-powered playbook is a total game changer. It's like having a crystal ball. AI can sift through mountains of data to predict which companies might be looking to sell. It even scans unstructured stuff. Think patent filings, job postings, what employees are saying on social media. For these subtle hints, it lets dealmakers find these hidden gem companies that aren't even officially for sale yet.
I love this analogy because it's just so perfect. A generic search is like wandering through a museum hoping to find a buyer. But a specialized or vertical AI platform, that's having the world's best art dealer in your ear, who not only knows who wants to buy your painting, but already has their assistant on speed dial. It's surgical precision.
So, where is this AI arms race most visible? Well, look no further than the technology, media, and telecom sector. This is the battleground, and it's actively reshaping the content and platforms that, we use every single day. Seriously, from the games we play to the shows we binge watch, the entire media landscape is going through this massive strategic realignment. All these companies are fighting for the scale and the tech they need to compete in a world that's just completely dominated by big tech.
And you can see it playing out right in the headlines. You've got legacy giants like Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery who are consolidating and restructuring just to stay in the game. And at the exact same time, you have these deep-pocketed tech firms like Amazon just casually buying James Bond. They're grabbing huge pieces of our culture and plugging them into their massive distribution machines.
But look, signing the deal and popping the champagne, that's the easy part. The real, truly brutal challenge comes next, and it's where the vast majority of these billion-dollar bets just completely fall apart.
This quote says it all. Integration. It sounds so boring and corporate, but man, it is brutal. After the ink is dry, after the press releases go out, you're left with the cold, hard reality of making two totally separate organizations actually work as one. This is the moment of truth.
Yeah, and this isn't about combining spreadsheets. It's about people. It's like trying to merge two families that have never met. You're mashing together completely different company cultures, trying to get separate tech systems to talk to each other, and aligning teams under new bosses with new goals, all at once. It's a delicate science, and getting it wrong is why most of these deals frankly fail.
So, with all this money flying around, and all this intense FOMO driving sky-high prices, you really have to ask the big question that every investor and CEO is grappling with right now.
And this is the debate that's raging in every boardroom. On the one hand, you have these soaring valuations that look completely unsustainable. Is this the next dot-com bubble just waiting to pop? But on the other hand, there's this powerful belief that owning a key AI company is a once-in-a-generation chance to grab a pioneer asset that will define the next century.
And I think that's the ultimate takeaway here. This M&A wave shows a fundamental shift. The goal isn't just to use AI anymore. It's not about sprinkling a little AI on top of your old business model. No, the real race is to become an AI-native company from the ground up. And in this high-stakes game, it seems the fastest, most direct path to that future is to simply go out and buy